Hey everyone, I just wanted to come to y'all today with an update on my 2 week wait. I am currently, I believe, 9 DPO. It could be 8 DPO, but I'm pretty sure it's 9. But I had gotten a pregnancy test, of course, because of the symptoms I've been having. I've been having increasing breast tenderness and cramping off and on. Sometimes it feels like menstrual cramping, and sometimes it's just this weird cramping or pulling or pressure type feeling. So that, and what else have I been having? It's been some other major symptom change that I've noticed. And then today when I woke up, it seems like I've had a heightened sense of smell. But you know, when you're in a 2 week wait, everything is a pregnancy symptom. So oh, my cervix has been, usually around this time when it's time for my cycle, it's high and closed and really firm. And I have cysts, just cysts they said that you get just from having kids on the tip of my cervix. So I always know when it's at its hardest and my cycle's fixing to come, because those cysts like protrude and they feel like actual like little peas. So that, and it's just been very sensitive. My husband and I baby danced a couple of days ago, and you know, it felt kind of uncomfortable, like it was too tight. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's a symptom. I don't know what that means, but I do know that my cervix is pretty high and it's soft, and versus, you know, being low and hard and opening around, you know, cycle time. So and it's closed, so it's, the position is high, soft, and closed. So that kind of made me wonder as well. So, you know, we'll see. You know, I took a test. I've taken tests for the last 3 days. I know it's way too early, but you know, has that ever stopped us from taking one? I thought I had a very faint positive, and starting at 7 DPO. I mean, so faint that you have to squint and put it to the good light. And I have a chart on Countdown to Pregnancy. And on Countdown to Pregnancy, you can actually take a picture of your test, and you can post it on there. And they have an inverter where it changes the lighting and almost makes it like an x-ray vision, so that you can see if there's a line or not. So I do have a test up on there, and it did show a line, but I'm kind of thinking it was the evaporation line, because the last couple of tests that I've done like that have not showed up right. So, or have not showed a line. So sorry, my phone's ringing. So I don't know, but I have been doing some OPKs just to you know, just to see, because I don't know what the difference is with the pregnancy test and with the OPK, as far as how many milliliters or whatever the measurement is that they use, what the difference is. I want to say that the OPK is more sensitive, because it seems like it picks up every little thing. It's not going to be as strong unless it's a huge surge, but it's going to usually pick up at least a faint line. Whereas a pregnancy test, I think has to be a definitive amount for it to really start showing. So I think that's a good sign, hopefully, that I'm getting lines. They're not extremely faint either. They're pretty decent in color. You know, they're definitely not something that you have to squint to see, like I'm trying to do with these pregnancy tests. But, and I've only taken the New Choice, the Dollar Tree tests, because of course they're $1, and I don't want to pay for an expensive one unless I'm closer to my cycle or past my cycle. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. And again, the symptoms that I've been having is pretty much breast tenderness since I ovulated. When I ovulated, I had really, really, really sensitive breasts, but it started tapering off little by little, and then these last 2 or 3 days, it's back. Through the whole time, though, I had like the little, I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like almost like electricity going through them on the sides or something. It was kind of a weird pain that I do get sometimes when I'm, going through some type of hormonal shift, like ovulation or waiting for my period. So, and the cramping started at 6 DPO. So I'm hoping that that's a good sign. And on 6 DPO, I don't know if it's possible or not, but I seen like 2 drips of pink spotting. It was pink. It looked almost kind of watered down, and it was like about 2 or 3 drops, and that's it. So I don't know if that's just, I don't know if it's just from some type of, I don't know what it was, but I've looked up implantation spotting, and it seems like it's usually brown or usually a little bit more noticeable. So I don't know. I don't know if that was just, I don't know what that was, but it was there. And the spotting, the cramping, like I said, has been here since 6 DPO. And at first, I think it was yesterday, I was having some that were like, oh, well, my cycle is coming. It's going to be here. It's coming early, because of the reversal. And so I had all of that in my mind, but it's not here, and it's not really showing any signs as far as my cervix and stuff of being here. But like I said, I do have the tender breast. That's the other major symptom. I have been exhausted. Driving home from dropping my husband off to work, I have been falling asleep on the road. Just get so exhausted. Like I usually put my son down every day at 2 for a nap. And I take a nap with him until 3 o'clock when it's time for my other kids to get off the bus. But a couple of days ago, I got them. We took our nap. I got them off the bus, and then I went in there to do something, and I passed straight out until it was time to pick my husband up. So it's just been like that. I've been so tired and drained and trying to stay motivated to do the things that I need to do. So, of course, it would be awesome to have, a sweet little baby in there causing me all this tiredness and exhaustion. So, we'll see. I would show y'all the test that I took, but it's so faint that I could barely even see it in person. And it could be an evaporation line. So, I'm not putting any bank on that. I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully, I'm gonna still try to take them once a day. Then if I get something, then I'll probably invest in a more expensive test sorry y'all, to confirm that I got a BPF or BFP. So yeah, sorry for, I don't know, I just drew a blank there all of a sudden. So, but I'll let y'all know, and if I get a positive, I will do a video. And so thank you so much for watching. I started a Facebook page. It's called TTC Glowing Belly, and you can check me out on Facebook and like my page, and I'll put a link below as well. So y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all soon, hopefully. Thanks. Bye-bye.